Yo, what to do, YouTube? It's your boy ColtsTalk. We are back with another video, and today we're talking about Saturday night's training camp that took place on Saturday. It was a fun-filled training camp. A lot of Colts content creators was out there. They said it was jam-packed, pretty much sold out. The Colts fans just showed up and showed out, did their thing, and the Colts did their thing as well. I got a lot of content you guys to talk about here, but I'm not going to talk about all of it because I don't want to spoil it, because I'm taking pretty much what was said, what was seen from someone else. Destiny Adams of the Blue Stato. I'm using his account. I'm pretty much going to go over everything that he's seen. I'm not going to say everything because I'm pretty sure they might make content of their own, so I'm not going to ruin it. But I am going to give a few hints of what happened because he was there. So shout out to the Blue Stable. My guys was out there on the field taking photos, pretty much getting a good view of what they were doing. There was a bunch of content creators out there though. You got Bring the Juice out there. Lawrence was out there. There's a lot of content creators. I'm probably missing some people, but if you've seen them, let me know in the comment section. If you was there, let me know in the comment section. But let's go ahead and hop into it. So we're gonna go ahead and mention Mike Strong was out there in street clothes supporting his fellow wide receivers. So of course he's still battling with that injury. We don't know when he's gonna be back. We mentioned Paris Campbell. We talk about Alec Pierce. I know you guys were mentioning Alec Pierce. We got an Alec Pierce sighting. Alec Pierce just dusted Rodgers at the line of scrimmage, but ended the rep with a completion in the one-on-one. Rodgers got his get back and gets called for a pass interference in his second one-on-one. So it was a lot of Rodgers and Pierce matchup. That's what it's looking like, which is good. They said Rodgers makes up for the first two losses in the one-on-ones and forces an incompletion that was meant for Nyheim Hines. So Nyheim Hines is lined up at wide receiver, I'm assuming, from what I'm seeing here. Paris Campbell gets a big reaction from the crowd after coming back for an underthrown ball for Matt Ryan making the diving catch. So Paris Campbell showing his athletic ability going out there and diving for the football, which is a good thing as well to see. Paris Campbell still showing flashes that if healthy, he can be a dangerous sight. Moving forward, it goes Ryan finding the opening underneath, and Paris makes the catch with multiple DBs circled around him. So Paris Campbell making incredible catches. That's what I'm seeing here. Matt Ryan looks similar result across the middle for the time. This time targeting Jelani Woods, but Isaiah Rodgers is able to break it up. So Isaiah Rodgers is out there making his presence known after getting beat in one-on-ones earlier. That's a good sight. We had the first true deep ball attempt in the 707s. Folds through a nice ball looking at Patman's way, who was just isn't able to come down with it. So Foles threw a deep ball and Patman couldn't receive it, which is unfortunate. Ryan steps up in the pocket and throws the ball into traffic to Paris Campbell, who went up and made an acrobatic catch with two DBs around him. So this is the second time Paris Campbell did something crazy with the catching ability. He does have hands, we all know this, but the thing is that he just can't stay healthy. But as I look at this camp, it looks like he's literally being consistent, which is a good sight. Hopefully he can keep it going and go into the season with the momentum. Moving forward, more Matt Ryan actually showing off his wheels. So Matt Ryan scrambled out there in the camp and got a first down. So a lot of acrobatic catches is what I'm seeing right here. Gilmore and Marley Cox collided in the rep and they both got hurt, but they recovered and they continued to camp. So it wasn't a major injury for Marley Cox and Gilmore. They just ran into each other. So hopefully that won't linger going into the season. Kenny Moore blows up a running back toss for Nyheim Hines, which suffered a big loss. So Kenny Moore being Kenny Moore. Isaiah Ford had a nice rep and had the DBs all kind of confused on his break and ended it with the catch. Isaiah Ford consistency might be landing him a spot on the Colts roster. We talked about Isaiah Ford in the last video. So it's good to hear him. VTech out there. VTech wide receiver. So go out. Yeah, Gilmore, Marley Cox. They're fine. Marley Cox went to a tent, but he's okay. And Gilmore went back out there. Ryan went deep looking for Pittman and overthrows him. Pittman adjusts Wells and forces an incompletion on what it looked like for sure could have been an interception. Interesting. Moving forward, one of the constants in every offense versus defense drills is that Yannick is good at football, which is good because we're all praying for Yannick to have a good year because we want Yannick to go out there and dominate because we missed what Yannick can do on this team, and he can be a huge bonus going into next season. Shout out to Destin Adams for being very interpret. The Blue Staple, link is in the description, by the way. Ashton Doolin with an impressive diving grab from Nick Foles. So Nick Foles is letting it out there. He was a little flat last camp, but this camp he's doing his thing, which is a good thing. Moving forward, that's pretty much all they got. Photos. Michael Pittman starts to 707 with a bang going up, and Moss and Gilmore and another DB in the area of the completion. So Michael Pittman Jr. is doing what he does best, Moss and 2 people, even an All-Pro and Stephon Gilmore. Beautiful sight. And that pretty much wraps up Destin Adams' take of how camp went. Like I said, there's other content creators out there that pretty much give their view of how the camp went, but I'm going to leave it to them to let them display it. Shout out to Destin for having his input. I've left out a few things. I'm pretty sure he has his own, like I said, his own spiel. He might put it in an article or he might put it in a video, but the links are in the description. So go ahead and tune in to what he has to say. I didn't give all the information. I just gave a snippet because I wasn't there. But I appreciate these guys for being there because they laid it out for us of what we expected or what they've seen from the camp. Like I said, the links are in the description for more input from them and Destin Adams. But again, you guys let me know your thoughts about Paris Campbell, how he can turn off going into next season. Let me know about Gilmore. Let me know about Jelani Woods. Let me know about Isaiah Rodgers. How do you think he's going to go out into next year? All these things in the comment section. This is Marcus, and until next time, you've been Culture Shock.